Hello, my name is Solomon Castro, and today we'll be learning how to lace your Nike Dunk Lows. So the Dunk Low has been a staple in our community since like the late 90s, and they quickly resurfaced, they quickly gained some new popularity in recent years, being in 2020 and 2021. They fell out of popularity from like 1990 to 2001, but recently they have become very popular. So what we'll learn today is one, how to set up your shoe to be laced, two, the steps to lacing your shoe, and three, how to style your shoe once it's been laced. And I feel like I am a great source of, giving this tutorial just because I've had sneakers and plenty of shoes since I was in high school. I started buying my own sneakers in high school, and I've had to lace them all. One of the main reasons that dunk lows are so popular now is because they're used in a lot of colleges and basketball and skateboarding uses. They actually fell out of popularity um, during the mid 2000s or whatever. But according to shoeeffect.com, they've resurfaced in the recent years as one of the most popular shoes in the modern era. So step one is going to be about prepping your shoe. So what I usually like to do is skip the first hole that you have, your lace hole, and you're gonna put the laces behind the tongue. As you can see, you put it behind the tongue and in between the little flap right here, and you're gonna make sure that it's even on both sides so that you have a nice evenly distributed lace like this. And then now we'll move on to step two, which is the actual lacing part. So once you have them prepped, you're going to start with the right side, and you're going to bring the right side over to the left side and make sure that it's even, and you're going to put the aglet into the lace hole from the outside inward, and you're just going to pull it, and then you're going to keep following this trend all the way down. So with the next side too, you start from the left side, you go to the right side and do the same thing all the way down to when you get to the bottom right here, the last lace hole. And when you get to that last lace hole, it's gonna look something like this. So I'll pull this one out. It's gonna look like this. So this is what you should be looking at. This is how your dunk low should look right after you finish lacing it. So it'll look like this. Moving on to step three comes with styling your shoe. So now that you've laced it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna style it. So you're gonna take this and then tuck it all the way under the laces all the way to the front. going to tuck it, and then you'll get something like this. As you can see, it'll look like this. And then in the first step, I mentioned how you were going to skip the first hole. So then what you're going to do is you're going to bring the right side to the left and put the aglet through the inside of that first hole and bring it out like that to have something like this. And then do the same for the other side. And now you have a fully laced shoe. I like to style mine like this. So now you have a fully laced shoe. So that'll conclude the steps to lacing your shoes. So just to summarize what I just talked about, we started by prepping our shoe by making sure that you have your aglets outside of all of the lace holes, and you want to put the laces through the tongue of the shoe. And then in step 2, we began to lace the shoe starting from the outside in diagonally. Then on the last part, we brung the laces up under the already laced part and put it in the first hole and styled the shoe. If you had any more info about lacing your shoe, then you can go to these websites. You have one website, which is shoeeffect.com, and that's just going to give you some other ways to lace your shoes. They have this way, and then they have another way as well. Also, there is an article that I found that also teaches you how to lace shoes called it's literally 3 basic ways to lace your shoes on insider.com. Thank you.